Adults, do it 7 to 14 times a day. Kids, do it 300 to 700 times a day. What could it be? Use your imagination for a bit, and we'll get back to you after these messages. I bet most of you think you're experts in breathing. I bet you were as little children. If you ever watch a little baby sleeping, you'll see that they are on their back and their stomach is going in and out as they breathe because they're breathing all the way down through their diaphragm. But society tells us it's unattractive to let the belly hang out, so we must stand up straight, suck in the belly, and make sure we look correct, which means there's very little room to get a full breath in. So a lot of us are breathing up here, especially if we get nervous, such as before a speech we might have to give, or any other reason. The rest of us might just be walking around, perhaps in days of yore, we wore girdles and things to cinch ourselves in, which still left no reason. There's a reason they had those fainting couches. People would be fainting because they weren't taking deep enough breaths. Now, it's about time for me to get an oil change in my car. But I don't really have the time, and I'm not sure if I want to spend that money, so I think I'll just put a little oil on the top. That should be fine, right? Just throw some in and be good to go? I might be okay for a little while, but how's that going to end up? That's not very good! Picture it. A Mumbai park in 1995. Imagine the smells of the roadside cooking and the noise of horns honking in the distance. Dr. Madan Kataria, a medical doctor, had come to realize the benefits of laughter, which is the answer to the original question. It can help boost the immune system, lower depression, anxiety, and a multitude of health benefits. So he decided, let's form a laughter club. He got a few people together. They told each other jokes for several days until they ran out of jokes. The jokes went downhill. The ladies found this offensive. They said, what are we going to do to keep this laughter club going? So Dr. Kataria realized you don't need jokes or humor to laugh. You can find laughter through laughter exercises. So he created laughter yoga. Now it's very important in laughter yoga to maintain eye contact, eyeball to eyeball, because that's how we connect. While you can do it on your own, it's much better in a group. It's also very important to include childlike playfulness and to kind of lose your inhibitions. Other points of laughter yoga involve clapping, where instead of the typical clapping we might see elsewhere, it's palm to palm to activate certain acupressure points. So let's do this together. Very good. And in between laughter exercises, you will often hear the facilitator go ho, ho, ha, 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 repeatedly. So you can do this with me. Ho, ho, ha, ha, ha. 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 And then we also give ourselves encouragement. Now, the doctor is from India. I like to use his accent because it makes me laugh more. He goes, very good, yay! So we do this usually about twice, so everybody, you can do it in the accent or not, whatever you prefer. Very good, yay! Very good, yay! So those are some basics of laughter yoga, and now we'll get to the exercises. Who here has any anxiety about flying in an airplane?
On takeoff.
Well, many people do. And I don't know if you've ever used your phone to pretend to text someone to avoid having to talk to them or anything, but if you have anxiety for any reason, you can create your own laughter yoga out in the world. This one is called cell phone laughter. So you can, in this case, take an imaginary cell phone when you're doing your laughter yoga exercises, but out in the world, you could have your real cell phone, and you pretend the person on the other line is just cracking you up. So you're going through the airport, worrying about your flight, Nobody else has to know that there's nobody there, but all they hear from you is, oh, no kidding, really? And you get to relax by having that laughter, whether or not you have someone to talk to and whether or not they're funny. So, let's all get our cell phones out. Imagine someone who's very, very funny. Get it going. And just imagine yourself laughing. Ho, ho, ha, ha, ha. Ho, ho, ha, ha, ha. Ho, ho, ha, ha, ha. Very good, very good, yay! Very good, yay! Now this one I like to call jazz hands laughter. If ever you've seen any type of Broadway show, you might recognize jazz hands. So with this one, there's lots of types of gradient laughter where you start out small and get big. With this one, let's say you're feeling shy and you cannot really be loud. So you can just go ha 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 ha, and then it gets bigger. Ha 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 ha. The more confident you get. So everybody, ha 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 ha. Very good, yay! Very good, yay! Now one of my favorites is lion laughter. So it's hand up, tongue out, and shake and whirl. Ah! Now this one, you have a partner in the circle. So you find somebody, you go, ah! Together. And then you go, ah! At each other. And when you've got this face coming at you, it gets pretty funny. So turn to your neighbor real quick and lion laughter. Very good, yay! Very good, yay! So that's a taste of laughter yoga. There's many more exercises and many more applications, but you are able to relearn something that you used to do many more times a day and benefit from the health, the mental effects, and get a boost to your immune system so that you can feel very good, yay! Very good, yay!